Hello children, today we are going to learn the topic estimating sums and difference. This topic, as you know, is related with rounding off. We have studied this topic in classes 3 and 4 too. But in this class, we are going to learn it more about the word problems. Okay, so we'll start with it and we'll start with the basic method of how to estimate. To estimate sum or difference, we have to round off the numbers first. Okay, so the first step included in estimation is how to round off. And then we find out the rounding off of the number, and then we find the sum or the difference of the rounded off numbers. So as you can see, the estimation is based on rounding off. And rounding off we have done in our previous classes also, and as you could recall, we had 3 steps to it. Okay, so to start with the word problems, first we'll move over to rounding off and we'll take the steps involved in rounding off. Okay, remember the first step? What was it? It said underline the digit. Underline the digit at the place at which the number is to be rounded off. For example, if a number is to be rounded off at thousands place, so you are going to underline the thousands place. Okay, but the second step, what does it say? It says observe the digit next to it. Observe the digit next to it. That means we are not going to apply the rule of rounding off at the place at which you have underlined. You are going to observe the digit next to it and you will apply the rule of rounding off to this digit. Okay, now what is this rule? This says if that digit is less than 5, we do not change the underlined place. But if this digit is either 5 or more than 5, we are going to add 1 to the underlined digit. If the underlined digit is 7, it will become 8. If it is 6, it will become 7, and so on. But if it is less than 5, whatever is the underlined place, if it is 3, it will remain 3. If it is 9, it will remain as 9. And all the digits after the rounding or underlined place, they all become 0. That means if you are rounding off a number at hundreds place, you are going to get 2 zeros at the end. If you are rounding off at 10,000s place, you are going to get 4 zeros. If you are going to round off at lakhs place, you will get 5 zeros. Okay, so this is the most important thing when you are rounding off a number. Now, we will have these examples of estimating the sum. Example says estimate the sum by rounding off to nearest 1000. These are the two numbers which are to be estimated. So we'll write these numbers one below the other. Then we'll move on with the first number and we'll round off 4756 at thousands place. This will become 5000. Similarly, 3674, when we will round it off, 3000, since this number is bigger than 5, this will get converted to 4 and our answer will become 4000. And now we will find the sum of these two numbers. That means we are going to add them. And after addition, 5 plus 4 will give you 9000. Now coming over to estimating the difference. Okay, all the things remain the same. We'll write the number one below the other and then we'll start rounding them off. First we'll round off 7756. It will be rounded off to 8000. 4674 at thousands place, it will become 5000. And when you will find the difference of it, 8000 minus 5000 is going to give you 3000. So this is how we estimate. how we estimate the sum and how we estimate the difference. Whether it's thousands place, 10,000s place, lakhs place, the rules of rounding off will be applied to, and we will find out the estimated sum or the difference. Now comes the word problems. Coming over to word problems based on estimation, we can divide them in two categories, type 1 and type 2. Coming to type 1 word problems are those where we are given the place value at which we have to round off. If we are given this place, then we follow the given instructions. That means if the question says find the sum or the difference by rounding off to so and so place, then you will round off the number at that given place. But there are some other type of word problems also, wherein we are not given the place value at which we have to round off. It simply says estimate the difference between the two or estimate the sum of these two things or three things. There we have to keep in mind a few rules. What does it say? It says take the highest place value of the smallest number of the question. This, when we are reading, it seems a little confusing. But when we will move ahead with the examples, this thing will get clear. First, what does it mean? If you are given a word problem wherein the numbers are or the number of digits are same, then we have one rule. If the number of digits are different, then we have to follow other rules. Let's take the first example of type 1 word problem. A factory produced 5,678 nuts in one day and 9,428 nuts the other day. Rounding off at thousands place, estimate the total nuts produced. You have been asked to estimate the total sum, nuts produced, but you have been given the place value. You have been told to round off at thousands place and then estimate this total. So, what you will do? First, we will write down the statements as we do for the word problems. Nuts produced in one day, nuts produced in other day. But we are not going to find out the sum of these two. We are going to estimate. That means rounding off. We will round this off to the thousands place. 5,678 will be rounded off to 6,000. 9,428, this will be rounded off to 9,000. And now we will find the sum of it. 9,000 plus 6,000 will give us 15,000. So, the estimated total nuts produced are 15,000. That brings us to the end of this problem, wherein you were given to estimate and you were also given the place at which you have to round off the number. Okay, now coming over to type 2, wherein the question says a big car costs rupees 1,41,127 and a small car costs rupees 94,783. Find estimated difference in cost of the two cars. That's it. Nothing else is given to you. You have not been told where to round off, at which place to round off. Again, we'll start with writing of the statements. Cost of big car is 1,41,127. Cost of small car is 94,783. Now look at these two numbers. This, as you can see, is a 6-digit number, whereas cost of small car is a 5-digit number. And if you are going to round them up at the last place, here you will round off the number to lakhs place, and here you will round off to 10,000s place. So this is not the correct method. Now remember the statement which I gave you before this. It said round off the numbers at the highest place of the smaller number. Out of these two numbers, this is a smaller number obviously because it is having only 5 digits. And this one is having 6 digits. So this is a smaller number. And the highest place to it is 10,000s place. Okay, so you are going to round off both the numbers at 10,000's place. You will not round off this one to one place and this one to some other place. Whenever we are finding estimation, we have to round off both the numbers at the same place value. Okay, so both the numbers will be rounded off at 10,000's place. Why 10,000? Because this is the highest place that this number has got. This number does not have any lakhs place, so we cannot round off to lakhs place. We'll round off this place to its highest place, that is 10,000, and that is why we'll round off the above number also at 10,000's place. Okay, now we'll proceed with it. 1,41,127. If we'll round off at this place, this will become 1,40,000. And this number, when rounded off, it will become 94,000, will become 90,000. Now we can easily find out the difference of these two. 1,40,000 minus 90,000 gives us 50,000. This is how we estimate the difference when we are not given any place values at which to round off. I hope this makes it clear in your mind that how do we choose the place at which we have to round off. We choose the smaller of the two numbers. Then in that smaller number, we take the highest place. Whatever place this is, the same place will be chosen for the other number also. And then we round off both the numbers at the same place value. Okay, so that will help you in doing the exercise of this chapter, wherein you will be getting all various different types of word problems, and in this class you are going to have word problems based on estimation mode. Okay, so watch this clearly. If you want, watch it once again and then go through your exercise and do the remaining sums. That's all for the day, children. Have a great day. Thank you.